afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike Corpix at Upper St. Clair Panther Stadium this afternoon. We're facing North Allegheny. For your starting lineup today, we have Zach Ioli on the outside in the back with Liam Schnecke and Zach Shoemaker in the middle and Parth Shunker out wide. Across the midfield, we have Aiden Gordley, Colin Sibley, Dustin Ribery, and Danny Berlin. And then we have Sean Corpix and Bennett Falls up top. Should be an entertaining non-section game today with the Whitfield champions from last year. Nice hot day out here today. North Allegheny moving the ball down the line on us, centering a pass, shot by N.A. Nate Murphy comes up with the save. No, okay. Ball's out for a N.A. throw-in. Free kick awarded to the Panthers on a handball. Good position here. See if the boys can get a ball into the box here. Shoemaker takes a quick kick down the line to Ioli. Cuts inside. Sends the ball into the middle. Top of his shoulder. All right. I guess we'll call that a handball. And NA brings the ball back. Trying to send down a line. Ioli comes in with a hard tackle. Throw in for the Panthers. And they moving the ball around a little too easily on us here early on. Shoemaker comes up with a good tackle. Corpix sends the ball out to Danny Berlin. Sends it into false. And the Corpix back to Sibley. N.A. cuts in, sends the ball into the box. Shot goes well high of the net. Okay. N.A. swinging the ball out wide again. Looking to cut in. Sibley holds it up. Ioli shields. Free throw Panthers. Okay. Foul on N.A. after that throw in. Panthers get a free kick here. Ball into Dustin Ribery. Swings the ball out wide to Parth. Out to Danny Berlin. Back to Ribery. Swings it over to Sibley. Good ball movement here. Ball sent up to Aiden Gordley. But it runs out. Dustin cuts back, sends it back to Ioli. Ball defended and cleared there by Liam Chinecki. Shoemaker defends, and NA knocks it out. Throw in for the Panthers. Neither side really building much of attack here early. Heat may be playing a factor today. Another throw in for NA here. Parth defends, but ball goes out. Another throw in for NA near the corner spot. Cross is deflected by Parth, but deflected out, giving a corner kick to North Allegheny. All right, dangerous ball through, but Murphy comes up with the save. Calling the boys up. Nice pump by Murphy there. In the NA section. Good ball bounces out off of NA. Panthers with a throw in here. See if Ioli can get a ball in near the PK spot. Give our boys an opportunity here. NA swings it around the back, taking their time here. Somebody trying to get some type of attack built. Good touches by the Panthers here. Sibley sends it over to Ribery. Sends it back, touches it out wide to Ioli. Cuts inside. Takes the touch, sends a nice ball into the middle there to Corpix. Turns, and then NA sends it out of bounds. A throw in from the Panthers. Sibley with a ball into the middle. NA there to defend. Ribery dumps the ball in. A little too much. This will come up with the NA keeper. there's not a lot of intensity in the game today that we've seen the last several section games here. We get out of section, both sides seem to be less enthusiastic than they normally would be. Foul on NA. St. Clair to free kick. Pays the ball back to Ioli into Sibley. Boys trying to get a little possession here. Yeah. Sibley sends the ball long. And it rolls to the NA keeper. All right, that's foul called on North Allegheny. Gives the Panthers a good free kick spot. Right around 30 yards out. Sibley taking this. Swings this over into the attacking defenders. Bennett Falls comes up with a header, goes right to the keeper though. NA dumps the ball in. Chinecki chips it over the attacker over to Ioli. Deflects it off the NA player for a St. Clair throw-in. Danny Berlin scrapping for the ball and gets called for a foul. Free kick NA. Good step by Ioli to intercept that pass. Shot by NA, deflected by Parth Shankar. And they bring the ball back in the attack. And a throw-in clears over everybody, goes right to our keeper, Nate Murphy. Dustin Ribery with a good ball. All right. It's a dangerous attack there by NA. Ioli wisely steps in and clears it out of danger. Ioli clears up high. A little too short for Bennett. Good step by Parth there. Ball up to Denny Berlin, but ball rolls out. Another throw in for NA. NA tries to send a ball out wide, but clears well out of bounds. Throw for the Panthers, send it back. Liam sends a ball into the middle for Ribery, sends it out to Parth. He's moving the ball well here, but then long ball gets deflected, and NA's coming back at us again. We got our first sub coming on. RJ White coming in for Colin Sibley. Foul called on NA. St. Clair boys with a free kick here. Shoemaker to take it. Korvika sends it out to RJ, who sends a long ball up, comes up short. Ioli with a great touch there, cut just inside the player, sends it back into Korpix. Takes a shot, bounces to the keeper. A little too far out for that one. Okay. Boys moving the ball around well here. Ball sent back in the middle. See if RJ can get this down the wing. Long ball headed back by NA. Sends it in. NA with a dangerous cut there. Player open in the middle. Luckily held up, and all right. First real scoring opportunity for NA. Defenders did well to hold him up, not foul, and Murphy came up with a good save. Panthers, 2 more subs coming on. We have Connor Ryan and Chris Lloyd coming in for Bennett False and Danny Berlin. Nice little give and go there between Corpix and RJ to send the ball in the middle. Ooh. Boyd knocked over in the box there. We got Aiden makes a nice cutback, sends it back to Ioli, see if we can get some type of scoring opportunity built up here. Corpix sends it back to RJ. Sends it into Lloyd. Back to Corpix again. Sends it back to Ioli. Swinging it into RJ. Ball goes in. Bad clearance from NA. Gives Chris Lloyd an opportunity, but NA keeper comes up with the save. Still 0-0 here, a little more than halfway through the first half. Lloyd back to Corpix. Sends it up to Aiden. Into Lloyd. Back to Corpix again. Dumps it over top to Lloyd, and he got called offsides. I know. It was good. It was all crowded in the middle there. Just flipped the ball up and over the crowd, and almost had a good chance there. But I guess the ref thought he got behind the defenders before the ball came through. RJ White sends a ball down the line to Lloyd. Cuts into the first defender. He gets the ball sent away by the second, but it went out of the back, so that'll give a corner kick for the Panthers. We got two more subs for the Panthers come in. We have Ross Gibson and Colin Sibley coming back on, taking off Dustin Ribery and Aiden Gordley. Corpix coming up with the corner kick here. Sends the ball right into the PK. Cleared by NA. Good. Parth sent the ball out there. NA player ran through him. Got the foul. Got Shoemaker with a free kick here from about 40 out. Be a dangerous spot, put on net maybe. Sends the ball in. Oh. Header by RJ White there. Goes just wide of the net. Good opportunity, well placed free kick there. Sibley ball into Corpix, back to RJ. And he comes up with the clearance. Shoemaker winds up. Long ball across the field. Connor Ryan flies up to it. Well defended by two NA players. Ball back into Sibley, but a little bump by Connor there. Got a foul call against him. So RJ White coming off, and Chris Lloyd with Dustin Ribery and Bennett False coming back on. Good ball move from Sibley, sends it over to Connor. Tries to dump it over the middle, but NA heads it right back to us. NA with nice little give and go down the sideline here. Shoemaker comes up with a great save. Foul called on NA. Shoemaker comes up with a free kick again. Ball down the line. Good. NA forced to clear it out of bounds there. St. Clair with a throw in here. Down to about 25-30 out. Looks like Shoemaker coming off for a quick break. Matt White coming on. Dustin Ribery. Good touch over to the inside, but NA comes up with a defensive block. Nice cut in from Sibley. Sends the ball into the middle. A little behind Bennett, though. Ball over. Ross sends the ball, tries to send a long ball down the wing. Kind of a far shot for Bennett. NA shields it out and goes for a goal kick. Got another sub here. Corpix coming off with Dylan Mira coming on. NA chips a ball in there. Matt White clears it, but NA attacker is sitting there waiting for it. Sibley helps deflect it back. Bennett wants a foul, not going to get it. Here we go, throw in for the Panthers. Several more substitutions for the Panthers here. We got Connor Ryan, Sibley, and Ross Gibson all coming off. Free kick from the Panthers here, about 45 out. See if Matt White can send a ball in. A little too far, goes right to the keeper. Coming back out with a goal kick. Got about 11 minutes to go before halftime here. Still locked up at 0-0. Okay, that's good. Bad pass from NA. Picked up by Liam. Sends the ball back. And a goalkeeper taking his time here. Sends a long ball up. Riley Lenthal in. Sends the ball over to Danny Berlin, but a little long, gets defended back by NA. Matt White holds off two NA attackers there. Riley Lenthal with a nice pass up to Aiden Gordley. Sends it back to Ioli. Sends it to the middle. Foul called against Danny Berlin there. Matt White steps up, sends a long pass into Aiden. Sends it into Dylan. Gets dispossessed. See if well played by Murphy to step up. Throw in for the Panthers. Goes just over Dylan's head. Back to Mira. Sends it over to Dustin. Dustin sends a good ball out wide to Danny Berlin, who touches it in. Rolls to the keeper. Lenthal, a good pass over to Barry, who swings it out wide. Parth sends the ball back. Murphy clears it. Throw in from NA here. 8 minutes to go in the half, still locked up at 0-0. Nice give and go there into Mira. It sends the ball long down to the corner. A little too much for Berlin to get there. Korpik's coming back on for Mira.
All youth soccer players are welcome onto the field to try their luck at penalty kicks against our junior varsity goalies. Please meet at the gate in front of the concession stand now.
Long ball in by NA. Foul called on the Panthers. Free kick for NA, about 50 out. Long ball sent in. Liam, or I believe it was Aiden, headed the ball out. NA sends the ball back in again. Matt White with a short clearance. Dangerous here, ricocheting around in the box. NA shifts it out wide. Another ball sent in. Touch in the middle, Ioli steps up. Quickly sends it up. Sends it to Korpik, sends it down the line to Berlin. And it goes out. Free kick coming up for the Panthers here. About 40 out. Matt White to take it. Sends the ball into the box. NA keeper sends it out. Ioli sends it back in. Could have been a good play there. The keeper was a little farther out. The ball would have went 10 yards to the left there. It could have been a goal. Matt White sends the ball out to Riley. Riley sends the ball out to Danny Berlin. Sends it back. Riley sends a good ball across the middle there to Dustin. Cuts in. Sends it into Corpix. Sends a ball to way too far to the corner there. Goes out of the back for a goal kick. Connor Ryan coming on for Aiden Gordley here with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Connor Ryan dumps the ball into the middle. Oncoming Danny Berlin, but NA keeper comes up with the save. Corpix cuts back. Goes wide. Sends a ball in. See if Connor can get there. A little too much, and the keeper comes out to the side and comes up with the save. Ooh, dangerous ball there by the defense. Gives NA an opportunity here. See if they send it back. Cross it into the middle. Panthers got to get this ball out, and Parth steps up with a good touch. NA comes back, sends it back in. Now they're working it around the back. Try to swing it out wide. Connor steps up with the tackle, but right back to NA, and they're coming right back at us. Sends it out wide, and Panthers come up with the throw-in. Minute and a half to go in the first half here. Good ball over to Riley Lenthal. Sends it into Bennett. Pops it up to Danny, and ball back over to NA again. Ioli, great touch. Shield the ball. Then NA gets around. Ioli clears it up again, sends it into Corpix. There you go. Connor with a good clearance, deflected off the NA player. Go for a Panther throw-in. Good bounce for the Panthers. Oh, ball in. Bennett gets an opportunity. It's a questionable call there. It looked like Bennett was shoved to the ground in the box, but ref waves it off and says play on.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At the half, Panthers 0-0 versus NA. Getting ready to kick off the second half here. Looks like NA's put on more of their starting lineup, so we should be hopefully seeing a little more of an entertaining half here. Hopefully the pace of play picks up a little. And they moving the ball around back from our boys. The quick turnover. Mira steps up, sends the ball down to the corner for Lloyd. Takes a touch. Bob it a little, and then NA forced to clear it out for a Panther throw-in. Shoemaker comes up with a clearance, but we got nobody waiting up top for it, so NA sends it back in. Murphy calls for it. Comes up, goal kick for the Panthers. NA sends a long ball down to the corner. Good bounce off NA there. Gives a throw in for the Panthers. Throw in for NA. They got a quick touch. Send the ball in. A little too far back, a little too long. Send the ball out wide here. Take a touch past Gibson. Gibson comes up with a good tackle. Sends it out the back. Corner kick for NA. Corner goes a little too far for NA. Four minutes into the second half here, and Gibson's had his hands full. That back corner there against number 35 from NA. Luckily, we turn it over again, and Murphy gets a goal kick. And he sends long ball in. Riley's right there. Touches it over to RJ. Sends a long ball. Rolls to the NA keeper. Aiden with the ball out to Mira. Ball Ball turned over with NA swinging it around the back here. Good defending by the Panthers there. Dispossesses NA. And we send it right back to him. Riley with a good defensive tackle there, but again back to NA, who's coming right back at us. Shoemaker up to Lenthal, sends it wide to Ioli. Good ball up to RJ. Swings it out to Aiden. NA steps up, cuts the pass off. NA steals the ball. Coming in, swings it out wide, building an attack here. Sends the ball across the middle. Header in, cleared by Ioli. Up to Connor, sends it up to Dylan. The boys got to build an attack here. We got Lloyd, only guy up top here. Boys got to work on the quick counters there. We had Miro got the ball up, and then Lloyd was all alone by himself up there against 4 defenders. NA swinging the ball around again. Going wide. Spreading the Panther defense out. Ross clears it out for a NA throw-in. Corner kick for NA. Ball low, sent in, headed out by the Panthers. Lloyd fights for it, wins the ball, but then it rolls back to the NA defender. Another ball out of bounds for NA throw-in. Foul called on the Panthers. And a free kick. Ball sent down the line, deflected out by St. Clair. Another throw in for NA. NA moving the ball around on us here. Trying to build some type of attack. Swing back. Send the ball to the inside. Sends it back over. St. Clair staying compact in the middle. Deflected shot by NA there. Rolls right to Murphy. Kick out to Connor Ryan. Sends the ball down the wing to Lloyd. Cuts it back. Sends it back to Connor again. See if we can get something going here in the middle. Rough touch there, bounced off over to the NA player, coming right back at him. Ball again to the corner, and Gibson at 35 battling again. Ball rolls out of the back for a NA corner kick. Like the ball bounced out off the flag there for a St. Clair throw-in. We got two more subs coming up here. Danny Berlin and Bennett False coming on for Aiden Gordley and Chris Lloyd. Shoemaker comes up with a good save, sends it out to Ioli. Ioli sends it down the line, but NA steps in front of it. Ball sent to the corner from NA. Liam well defended, forces him out. Goal kick Panthers. Substitution, Corpix coming on for RJ White. Dangerous ball back there. Bennett was close to step up, pressuring. All right. Corpix held it up. Dylan Mira made a good touch, but ball rolled out for a NA throw-in. A couple substitutions for NA as well now. NA, Corpix steps up, flex the pass out to Danny Berlin. NA comes up with the ball. Good touch by Connor there. Dispossessed. Corpix back out to Connor again. See if we can get the ball up there to Mira. Sending it down the line. Way too far. Had Aioli coming right up the side there. We got to slide it down the line. Ball sent through. Corpix deflects the ball off his shoulder. Ross with the slide tackle goes out. Throw in for NA. Ball back in. Oh! NA turns and shoots and goes into the back corner to go up 1-0. A little give and go there from Ross to Corpix to Dylan, who crosses the field, but NA steps up and Aioli forced to defend down the line, but throw in for NA. Like ball went off the Panthers there, going to give NA a corner kick. Shoemaker clears up. See if Bennett can get to it. And he swings it back out wide. Connor with some space here. Sends it down a line to Bennett, but a little too far ahead of him with two NA defenders ready and waiting for it. Long ball down the line from NA. Goes out. NA with a long cross goes out of the back. Goal kick for the Panthers. We got substitution. Aiden Gordley coming on for Connor Ryan. Daniel ball into Mira. We had Gordley wide open on the wing out there, but we go back to okay. Apparently that's a NA throw-in. Ball deflected right back to NA. Heads it over the top. Shoemaker. Oh! Turns and NA turning, taking the legs out of Shoemaker. Quickly gets a yellow. That's 5 minutes off for number 14 there. Free kick from Shoemaker, sends it over to Ioli. Heads it down to Corpix. Ball turned over. Corpix wins it right back. Sends it up down the line. See if Bennett can get there. Bad clearance from NA. Aiden comes up with it, and NA forced to send it out wide. Another throw in for the Panthers here. Ioli sends it into Bennett. We get a little touch to the inside. Corpix steps up and takes the ball again, and he forced to send it out. Another throw in for the Panthers. Sends it back in Ioli, chips it up high there to RJ, kind of dribbling around a little. NA sends it back over. Ball sent back in the middle. Ross is there. Ooh, and then we turn the ball right back into NA, and Nate forced to step up and make a save there. NA charging in here. Cross comes in. Deflected out by the Panthers. Another corner for NA. There's 16 minutes to go here in the second half. Not getting any cooler out here. Another corner for NA, sent right into the box. Headed up, good pressure there, sent out wide. Foul called on NA. Free kick to the Panthers. Shoemaker sends long ball across the field over to Aiden. Touches it back to Ioli, steps to the inside, sends it over to Corpix. Swings it back out wide to Ioli. NA again on the attack. Ross with a good touch there to deflect the ball out of bounds. NA sends a ball in. Ioli defending on the corner here. NA cuts in, sends the ball into the middle. RJ turns and clears it. Substitution, we got Matt White coming in for Dylan Mira. Pass goes right to the NA attacker. Comes on, swings it out wide. Sends it down the line. Another dangerous ball here. Cuts inside past Shoemaker. Crosses. Ball's a little too wide out, but NA still has possession here. Ioli with some good defending, and NA forced to shove him in the back and draws the foul. Panthers get the free kick. Ioli sends it up the middle to Bennett. Corpix turns, sends it back to Matt White. Sends it back into Corpix again. Cuts outside. Turns the ball over in the middle of the field. Corpix turns, sends it back to Ioli. Sends a long ball across the field over to Berlin, but bounces back to RJ. Lose the ball in the middle here. Back to NA. Long ball sent way over. NA makes a touch of the touchline to send it back. Crosses it back in, and Liam comes up with the clearance. Substitution Panthers, Chris Lloyd coming on for Bennett False. Foul called on NA there. Free kick for the Panthers. Long driving free kick. Swings out of bounds just past midfield. Corpix sends it back to Matt White. Turned over, Shoemaker forced to step up. Penalty called on NA, even though Panthers clearly had advantage and were moving forward with the ball. Shoemaker with the free kick wide out to Gordley. Heads it in and goes right to NA. Panther substitution, Connor Ryan coming in for Danny Berlin. I like to throw into Matt White. Dumps the ball into the middle. A little too much, goes right to the keeper. NA sends a cross in there. Matt White steps up, but ball bounces back to NA. Ball sent in. Oh, nice deflection there by Liam. That ball bounced right to the NA player at the top of the box, had a clear shot on the net. Liam dove in front of it and blocked it with his body. Ball sent back up, goes right back to NA. Center over the middle. Matt White hustles up, touches back, but goes right back to NA, who sends it long. Couple substitutions here. We have Dylan Mira and Riley Lenthal coming in for Corpix and RJ White. There we go. Good ball. Shoemaker turns, the battle, turns over, bounces back to NA, sends it wide. A little too much and it rolls out for a Panther throw in here. Dangerous cross here. Clear no foul there, given Panthers keep the ball here. Shoves at the ground. Penalty against NA. Free kick for the Panthers. Dangerous cross into the middle here. Murphy comes up with a good save. Ball out about again on NA with a throw in for the Panthers here. Clearance by NA, rolls right back to Shoemaker. Dumps the ball back in. See if Dylan can get ahead of there, but we all kind of sat around and watched it. Now Mira fighting back. Good touch there back to Ross Gibson. Swings it over the middle. Shoemaker takes a cut to the inside. Swings it out wide to Lenthal. About 4 minutes left to go in the game here. NA still up 1-0 over the Panthers. Another foul called, this one against NA. No, apparently against St. Clair. NA keeping the ball, working it around the back. Send it back to the keeper. Turns it up, he dump a long ball in, goes right back to Gibson. Sends it to the middle. Shoemaker's there. Substitution by NA here. Shoemaker and Iole switching up. NA working the ball back again. Ball bounces out. The throw in and another substitution here with 2 minutes to go in the game. NA still up 1-0. Shoemaker up the sideline, tripped up, but had advantage again. And they called the play back. Long ball in from Shoemaker. Ball deflects into the box here. Shunker steps up. Ball's there to Riley. Swings it out over to Shoemaker. Ball bounces up to NA again. Free kick from the Panthers here, about 45 out. Like to see Shoemaker put this on frame. A little too far, goes right to the keeper.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Panthers fall to NA in its non-section game, 1-0.